So in this question, we are given heights and weights of 6 individuals, and the first thing we have to do is to go ahead and make a graph of this, these points, like these ordered pairs 69, 164, 67, 161, etc., etc. So when we begin our graphing process, okay, let me just take this dot so I can just move it around. Say I have to graph 69, 164. So I'll go up from 69, and 164 is about here. Okay. All right. So in this case, I'll be just graphing by hand because the test is a paper and pencil test. And once I have completed this process, all the points or the 6 values are going to look like this. Okay, and now we have to find the equation of the line which describes the relationship the best according to the least square criteria, and that's the line that we are studying in this course. So now we are going to use our calculator, okay, which and of course we'll use the regression feature, but first we have to plot these values for x and the values here for y. So we'll go to stat and we are going to edit the columns, and here we already have some values. We can erase them because, so I just clicked up here and pressed clear, so all the entries are out. Then I went this way and went on this column, pressed clear, and all the entries are out here. So I am going to enter all the values 69, 67. So now I have entered all the data, okay, and then I will quit out of it, go to stat, all right, go to calc, and this is the feature that I want. And what it tells me that the line which is ax plus b, where a is the slope, so the slope is positive, which is about 7.48, and here is the y-intercept, and notice this y-intercept relates to 0, and we are not going to use it here because somebody 0 or say 1 inches tall, I mean, it's just too much extrapolation. But anyways, this is just for graphing the line. So once we do that, let's go ahead and write the equation. So comparing this, that the line is y equals ax plus b, we can write it down that the equation is y equals 7.4783x. I just rounded it here, minus 339.65. And then it asks us to do what? Use the regression line to obtain the weight of a person with the height of 68 inches. So all that I have to do is, for x in here, I will substitute 68. You can type it directly like this in your calculator, and the weight is predicted to be, if we go according to the line, 168.87. Now we have to go and graph the line. Now for graphing the line, all we need is we need coordinates of 2 points. One point we have already obtained, that is 6. X coordinate is 68 and the y coordinate is 168.87. So now this is the equation that we have to graph. We already found one coordinates of one point, 68, 168.87. We can find another point or coordinates of another point. Let's just take 72 for instance and see what it will be according to the line here. So we'll take the calculator, okay, and the equation of the line is 7.4783, and I'm just putting in 72 here and subtract 339.65. So what do we get? 198.79, which is pretty close to what actually it is here. So anyways, so the other point that we have is what? Let me just note it down here for you. Okay, so here we have 2 points here. Let me just note this down, that the other point is 70. Oops, sorry about that. 72 and then 198.79. Okay, now what we will do is that we will go ahead and plot these points on in the scatter plot and connect them by a ruler. So let's go ahead and do so. So we just have to plot those points and then connect them by a ruler to get equation of get a graph of the line the way it was wanted, or the way the question wanted us to sketch in the graph.